Well, howdy, folks. Oh, Dan with you again. More stupid stuff I did when I was younger. You know, when you're just kind of getting along in life and everything, and you're just starting to learn and grow, it's always nice to have a blueprint or something to go by, something laid out there to help you out. Well, I've got something like that for you today, except it's more along what not to do. When I was in high school in 1978, I was an average student, B's and C's and everything, and I was able to get along without taking books home and all that, and, homework and things, and I thought that's how you did it. So when I got to junior college over in 1978 over at Kilgore, I maintained my course, and a lot of times I wouldn't go to class, because in college they give you so many times to miss, just skip, and you're supposed to use those for personal reasons and things, but I used them just because I didn't want to go a few times. Now, I want y'all to know, especially if you're my children listening to this is not what I want you to do. This is not a good idea. This is just an account of how I did it. I have already told you in past videos that I was a connoisseur of gentlemen's billiards. I could play pool. And I usually played about half of my day, and then I would sometimes go to class, sometimes I wouldn't. Most of the times I made that call at the last minute, depending on how good I was doing. But about noon every day, I would put away the pool cue if everything was going average and I wasn't making just a whole lot. And I would go to the domino tables. There was a group of guys up there, usually about 7 or 8 of us, who played dominoes. And folks, I'm not talking about, okay, well, let me match this dot with that dot, and okay, I got 5 points. I'm talking playing dominoes, along with all the trash talking. Did you know Dominoes has a language of its own? It does. Dominoes has a language of its own. Tin top roof don't leak when it rains. Tenderloin Beefsteak Catsup and Gravy. Nick Bonaconnie. That's 5. And you can figure on the tenderloins and stuff. Quarter mule, boat him up, 3 sisters. I mean, you got all kinds of things that come out when from people when we're playing dominoes, especially if you're winning, because if you're winning, you're gonna talk trash. Anyway, I would play dominoes. I didn't play dominoes for money because them boys up there would flat stroke you. They were good. I was pretty good too, but not near as good as some of them guys. And so I was pretty much the only white boy around there that, well, besides, there was 2 guys there besides me that were white that played, and they were pretty good. But I learned so much playing dominoes at Kilgore Junior College, and I learned that dominoes ain't dominoes until you talk the game. Anyway, if I was playing dominoes, I wasn't going to class, especially if I was having a good time, which I usually did. But, when you do things like that, things like this happen. I left there with a grade point average on a 4.0 scale of 0.84. When I decided later on, about 5 years later, to go back to college and make something out of myself, which I'm still not sure if I ever did, but anyway, I had a time getting my grade point average to where I could just graduate. I worked hard to get it to where I could just graduate with bare minimums. But anyway, if you're going to go to college, don't waste your time. Go to class, show up, do something. Don't play dominoes. Don't play pool for money. I'll go ahead and throw that out there, because I can say that now because I don't do it no more. But, man, what a time I had. What a time it was in life. Unfortunately, it really came back to bite me in the end. Hey, listen, I don't know if I said anything to help anybody out, but, maybe I did. You guys have a great day. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.